The World Worm Charming Championships have been held every year in Willaston, Cheshire in the UK since 1980. Some scientists believe there may be as many as 3 million worms living in every 1 acre field in the UK. There's over 20,000 different kinds of worms, but the ones we're most likely to find here are the earthworm. The World Worm Charming Championships are all about trying to get as many as possible of them to come out of a 3-metre square patch in just 30 minutes. The race is on to beat the current world record, which was set at the first championships in 1980, when Tom Shufflebotham raised 511 worms from his plot.
The rules basically are that you mustn't break the turf. You can only use vibrations and you can't use water.
There's obviously been a lot of weird methods used over the years that you've seen. Can you give me a few examples of these?
The weirdest one was a horse. We used to hoof the ground, and then give pony rides afterwards.
The first thing you need to charm worms is a pitchfork.
What we're going to do, we're going to stick the garden fork into the ground at about 30 degrees of an angle, and then we're going to twang it back and two. So we waggle it back like this, or like that, but you're not permitted to break the soil.
But lots of other charming techniques have also developed.
I like the traditional beating with the sticks, and they tend to work from the outside inwards. This is the rain cylinder. This represents raindrops, which of course the worms like. Attached to it also is a music playing device, and there's a speaker underneath which goes into the ground, which sends vibrations, and then the worms should eventually come up.
On the stroke of the bell, commence charming!
What's going on with the drums? Is it working?
Not at the moment,
Not at the moment, no. A lot of people are saying the heat is stopping, all the worms from coming up.
It's good to get some rain in the morning before the event, and that tends to bring them up.
Come on, find the words.
They've got an absolute whopper here, look at that. That is phenomenal, what a worm.
Oh man!
10 seconds!
10 seconds to go.
5!
That's it, the half hour's up. Now we have the tense wait while the worms are counted to see if any records have been broken this year. Eventually the count was over, revealing this year's champion charmer as Nick O'Malley with an incredible 337 worms, while the prize for the heaviest worm at 3.5 grams went to Becky Taylor. Fantastic totals, but not record-breaking.
What kind of techniques were you using to dig the worms up?
I just did it normally with a fork. My granddad was shaking the floor and a big chunky worm came out of the ground. I just picked it up and put it in the jar.
So, looks like Tom Shufflebotham's 19-year-old record is unbroken for another year, and you worms of Willaston can relax till next year.